dreaming consciously, dying consciously. Can a person die consciously? What is conscious dying?
Well, it's rather simple. If you lived your life consciously, you'll be able to die consciously. Now, if we look at it from the perspective of the mechanics of different states of consciousness in relation to how much mastery we have over them, let us remind ourselves about three relative states of consciousness as waking, dreaming, and deep sleep, which are literally concentric layers of one real state of consciousness, which is the transcendent state of consciousness or transcendental state of consciousness. The thing is, when we develop the ability to dream consciously, what is called lucid dreaming, that does not necessarily mean that we will gain the mastery over the next incarnated life. And that's what often is being pursued by those different Buddhist traditions, where they try to find a way of how to achieve the knowledge of the next incarnation and how to guide the soul towards that incarnation with precision. My own view on this calibrated reincarnation business is that it could actually be counterproductive. You can waste a lot of time on all these practices and have very little guarantee that at the time of death you'll be able to transport your soul to the next destination. I believe that cosmic computation works in a very subtle way, and it can chart the destiny of our celestial travel with much more precision than we can ever do ourselves. Let me make it clearer. For instance, many spiritual teachers say that dying is not different from experiencing deep sleep state of consciousness. What is deep sleep state of consciousness? Deep sleep state of consciousness is characterized by the absence of the working of the mind and the senses. Literally, those faculties are being switched off, and consciousness is experiencing itself as it is, but in a state where there is nothing. Blankness, darkness. So that state is often compared to dying. And many people say that we die on a daily basis. There's no difference between dying physically and dying when our consciousness is being transported from one state to another state. If you have maintained conscious experience throughout all different states, dreaming, waking, and deep sleep, then naturally, at the appointed time of death, that ability of consciousness is not lost. So it will transport you in the same way, with the same conscious effort or whatever, effortlessness, as it happens during the lucid dreaming or during the experiencing of blankness in a deep sleep state. To simplify, if you leave the state of consciousness at an elevated level all your life, or let's say from the moment when you maintained and build up on those practices, then at the time of death, not much needed to be done, because your soul will naturally be transported to the next evolutionary stage, which is much higher than the one that you've experienced it prior to this one. The Bhagavad Gita says that even little of that Dharma brings utmost good. And the question Arjuna asks soon after, what if the person practiced this Dharma, this meditation in this life, and then he stops? What happens? Is all his efforts lost? And the Lord Krishna's reply to that is no, it's never lost. The soul takes with it all that experiences that have been gained in those states of transcendence. So why to worry about the next incarnation? Why try to calibrate your incarnation into a better situation if that can happen naturally, spontaneously? My advice would be to take care of here and now. Raise your level of awareness and your raise of consciousness here, in this life, in this moment. And then worry little about what will happen next. Dying is like going to sleep. Do we worry when we go to sleep that we're never going to wake up? Why? When it's time to die, it's time to die. You know? It's shifting consciousness. But nothing happens to the soul. Just change of scene. You know? Today we were here, tomorrow we're in another realm, in another incarnated situation. Why to worry about that?